Juneau is the capital of Alaska. When selecting your excursion for Juneau for your Alaskan cruise, you can't go wrong by visiting the Mendenhall Glacier and going whale watching. The Mendenhall Glacier is gorgeous and the only glacier you can arrive to by land on your Alaskan cruise itinerary. Juneau is also the best area for whale watching, as there are more whales to see there consistently than in other ports. Stay tuned to learn more about the Mendenhall Glacier and whale watching combo excursion, including helpful tips for the best experience. Your cruise excursion will begin with a bus ride to the Mendenhall Glacier. The bus ride takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and during this trip, you'll likely see some bald eagles along the way. When you arrive at the area for Mendenhall Glacier, you will only get 1 hour on site, so you'll have some important choices to make about how to spend your time. There are 3 things to see in the area: Mendenhall Glacier, Nugget Falls, and the Visitor Center. Nugget Falls is just as beautiful as the glacier, and the Visitor Center is interesting and offers a good photo opportunity, as we'll soon cover. Let's talk about your options to make the best use of your time. One option is to take a walk to see Nugget Falls up close, which is a total of 2 miles and will take you at least 40 minutes in total just to walk there and back. This will take up the majority of your 1 hour, and you'll have just a short time to take some photos near the falls. I do think this option is worth it for visitors in good physical condition who are up for walking fast and far to a very scenic destination. The falls are beautifully powerful, and your walk will take you a bit closer to the glacier. The disadvantage here is that the walk will likely take up most, if not all, of your time, and it might be a bit stressful making sure you get back to the bus on time. A compromise is to walk a portion of the way there, which is what I did. I was closer to the end when there was a clearing of trees that lined the pathway to the falls, and I went over there and got some shots. It's important to watch your time, as the bus driver won't wait for you if you're late getting back. A second option that offers a much shorter walk and a nice photo opportunity is to walk Photo Point Trail, which takes you to a spot where you can take a photo of the glacier and Nugget Falls. This path takes only 10 minutes round trip. This option is good for cruisers who don't wish to walk a long way, and it's fully paved for the accessibility of wheelchairs. This option also leaves more time to explore the visitor center. The entrance to the trails is near the base of the visitor center, and signs are posted along the trail to help you navigate to Photo Point Trail or to the longer trail to the falls. A third option is to spend time at the visitor center, and it's a good idea to decide ahead of time how much time you like to spend there. I recommend leaving the visitor center to the last part of your visit to see how much time, if any, you have left. I had a small amount of time left on my visit to pop into the center, see some interesting history about the glacier. The center is fun to see, but it was very crowded during my July visit, which made it a little less comfortable to enjoy as far as being able to navigate my way around the building. The visitor center is set up a bit on a hill, so it has a great view of the glacier from inside the building. One important tip is that if you go outside of the visitor center towards the back but toward the glacier and the falls, you'll step out into a great location to take a photo of yourself and others with the glacier and Nugget Falls in the back. Here's what the view looks like in this area. Our bus was then off to the whale watching portion of the day. For this part of the excursion, you'll be on a whale watching boat in a beautiful bay surrounded by gorgeous mountains. You're guaranteed to see whales on this tour or your money back, which the tour says has never happened in 100 years. Of course, every whale watching experience will be a bit different, including the number of whales you happen to see and their behavior. On our tour, we saw several humpback whales, which included seeing the backs of a few whales cross the water, a tail flip, and a whale slapping its tail on the water. They said that the tail slapping was somewhat rare to see. We also got to enjoy a mom and a baby whale swim together. We didn't see any killer whales, and I'm told that those are seen about 5% of the time. So it's very rare, though possible, to see them on your whale watching tour in Juneau. Going whale watching in Alaska is a quintessential Alaskan activity that should not be missed. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe. Happy Alaskan travels!